You know that I got a wife don't mean that you go disrespect what I got going on with my bitch just because you know her.
Who are you people? I'm KC, that's Parrish. This is No
Oh,
Cap. Well, thank you for coming to the show. We like
that's
to talk about.
that's a crazy part of the conversation to come in on.
Yeah, it was. It was. I'm sorry, you came in at the wrong moment. The question that we're asking right now is you would have to go back and kind of look at it. So you came in, but thank you for watching, Isabella. Thank you for joining the
Thank you
show.
for joining us.
This
This
is
is
No
No
Cap,
Live,
the
and
knowledge and wisdom of
knowledge,
KC and Parrish. Come on.
the
And
knowledge and
while you here, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and share, man. We have a good time over here. Right now, the question that we're talking about is it disrespectful or is it wrong for your ex to move in with your best friend after y'all break up? That was the question, Miss Isabella. So if you
so
still here, that was the answer. That's what we coming in on. So we were just trying to give you that. But since you looked up question and answers, ask a question. And that was the first question you asked, and we got you the answer. Got another one for us? Hello.
So I'm Coach P. That is KC. This is the knowledge and wisdom of KC and Paris. That's what KnowKap stands for. We are here on Sundays and Wednesdays. Make sure you like and subscribe. And definitely, we are taking questions live right now and giving answers. We are about to wrap it up in about 20 minutes. So if you are, um, who are you, P? If you have any questions that you would like answered, go ahead and shoot a question. It can be any question of any topic, and we are ready for it. We don't shy away from nothing.
From nothing. And that's the beauty of this
You
show. So we're gonna give it
Yo, brother.
to
I just
Hey,
I just had a conversation that y'all know, is a conversation that's possible to have between individuals who understand what the conversation is. I just said. That's all.
yeah. We just making sure, listen, if it belongs to if it's mine, and I said this how long ago? How long ago I said, hey man, it's okay
Yes.
if I'm the one doing the dirt, then it's cool. But you can't do the same dirt that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to make you seem like make it seem like you can't do nothing. No, but my feelings ain't good for that. I'm sensitive and emotional. Why are you messing with this motherfucker when you was messing with me?
Yeah.
And if I start thinking, yo, did this nigga have your head in the pillow? Was he doing all that? Because if he was doing all that when I was doing it, and you can, I'll be grabbing you and spitting in your mouth and shit.
We got a question from Isabella.
What you got? Why are my professors so annoying and refuse to give me extra credit?
Well, here's a question. What school and what subject, or just in general?
Come on with it.
Why are my
And
professors so annoying and refuse to give you extra credit? I'll tell you one reason why, and then the KC will answer. I'll tell you why. Because school as an institution actually is, for some reason, they made it on the basis of trying to strike people out instead of setting up people to hit home runs. So because it's a numbers game and they want to make things more difficult than easy by way of people achieving whatever worthwhile goals you have set for yourself, a lot of people will say, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly where I want to get to. And I have to go through these channels to get there. What they try to do is be like, oh, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Everybody can't make it. But more people could make it if they set you up to hit a home run. But what they start trying to do is, instead of just making it where you could be successful when you know what you want to do, they try to strike people out, because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. There's only so many slots for a certain amount of people in whatever realm you want to go into. It's not just sports, it's every other aspect too. And so they try to find ways to strike people out and make it difficult to get to where you want to go. So it's really by design of how the curriculum of school is designed. It's designed that way, more to strike people out than to toss you up a layup or something that you can knock out the park.
well, Isabella, I like what P said, but since it's your first time to the show, I'm gonna answer it for you too. First, I really want to know, what kind of classes are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What kind of classes and extra credit for what? You know what I'm saying? Like that'll help. You know what I'm saying? So we can know what kind of classes you're talking about. But as far as why are your professors so annoying, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They deal with a whole bunch of people on a daily basis.
Mm.
So guess what? You asking questions, they got 100 other people asking the same question or something similar or something different. You kind of get tired of repeating yourself over and over and over. And they pretty much give you your assignments up front. Hey, we're gonna be working on this, this, and this, and this. You grown. You know what your assignment is, take care of it. Now, if you need extra credit, that means somewhere along the line you messed up something that you didn't correct, or it's some things that you didn't take care of that you need to take care of. And they like, listen, I got 150 other pages I need to grade. I'm not about to give you nothing extra because you couldn't follow simple instructions and do what you were supposed to do. So at that point, medicine, freshman, I am points away. I am points away from an A and 4.0 because one of the classes and one mean professor. By the way, thank you for the great answer, Coach P. This is a bio lab class.
Mm.
Well, you're a couple things away. I mean, listen, no, think about your professors like this. Think of them the same way you would think of yourself if you was the teacher and you just had 100 people, 50 people, whatever the group amount of people. You had this amount of people keep coming to you all day. And yeah, even though you close to a 4.0, somewhere on one of these papers you messed up, listen, if you need extra credit and they don't want to give it to you, you just got to let it go. Just, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You can go to them and say, hey, is there anything I can do, which I'm pretty sure you did. But think about all the people they got to deal with and all the papers and things that they got to grade. Put yourself in the same situation. If somebody came to your job and say, hey, Isabella, can you do this and do this and do this? And this person did it and that person did it and that person did it and that person did it. You're going to be like, listen, quit giving me this shit. I got hella shit. I got my own shit I got to do. I got to take care of so much shit that you come in for this. I can't get extra work. You ain't never went to work and be like, hey, you don't want to do your work today? Let me get some of that. I need extra. Nobody does that. So, you know what I'm saying? That can be the reason why they're so mean, because maybe they're stressed out, maybe they're overworked, maybe they're dealing with human problems. And they're not trying to be spiteful to you or mean to you, but they're aggravated and they're irritated. So then when you come asking for extra work, hey, man, you already got a 4.0. You already with a 3.9, 3.9.5. You know what I'm saying? Man, you good. Go ahead and pass the class. You ain't got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it pushing like that, because people go through shit and your professors are people and you're a person. So,
The
sometimes you
piggy
gotta deal with shit.
he said though, knowing that about people, that people do have people problems and that people do got to deal with everybody else, and that they may have this approach that you're not special, even though you know that you are. To piggyback off that, you can use that. You can use that and play chess. Me and KC play chess, right? So if you know people, play chess in real life. Learn how to read people early on, even before you go into a class. Ask more questions about who this professor is. Do they give extra credit? Are there ways? Start to build a relationship with them prior to the subject matter even starting. Before you get deep into the class, you might be able to build a relationship or get questions answered directly from them ahead of time. And on the flip side, use hindsight. Once you go through and the class is finished, the next class you go into, learn how to better prepare yourself to not have the same thing happen with the next professor, by way of, again, playing chess with people, knowing that people do have those issues, people problems and all that, and you have expectations that you're looking to get out of class. See if there's a way to have those conversations before the class gets started, to see, hey, if I need or want to do extra credit, can I do that in this course, in this class? Are there ways for me I'm aiming to hit, a 4.0. What do you need to see from me to make that happen? Just by having those conversations, they may look at you different if, when the class starts, you come to them and have that conversation again, because you already set that stepping stone in place ahead of time. So communicating ahead of time and playing chess, knowing that people can be fake, phony assholes and all that, use that to your advantage, and basically have people do what you want to do, just like playing chess. And if you don't play chess, you should start playing chess and then play chess in real life.
And then when you go in there in the morning, this is how I would do it if I want to get some extra credit or C, right? I would just go in there and be like, good morning, coach. Hey, how you doing today? Listen, I know you busy, man, because everybody coming in here swarming you with everything, man. It's been a hell of a week. I already understand, because you look like you stressed out. Listen, I know you probably ain't gonna want to do it. I'm just gonna ask you, what is it that I could do real quick? Is there anything quick, fast, and in a hurry I can do that kind of like boost this grade up a little bit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can throw an extra page on here or something. What is there any way possible that I can push this grade up real quick to this A, because I'm off by a little bit? and see what kind of feedback they give you right there. And if he say, well, you know, Isabella, look, we ain't really, I don't really have nothing extra, then say less. But if he say, you know what, it's a possibility, then you got your answer. Just remember that all your professors are humans and they deal with the same stresses and trials and tribulations that you deal with. So give them grace just like you need grace. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just got to pick your opportunity, find the right moment, because he can give you a no 100 times in the morning. But if you catch him in the right time in the afternoon, that no can be a yes. So, you know, it's picking your opportunity, picking your moments. Make sure that you're not going in there with that attitude of why are they so mean and why are they so annoying. Don't go in there with that, because that energy will bounce off of you and go to them, and then they can pick that up. Oh, here she come with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And if they feel that way, then they automatically gonna go into defense mode and deflect. Oh, they nothing I can do. I'm trying to take care of what I got to. But if you go in there with that attitude of, I understand, I'm compassionate, I'm empathetic to what you're going through, I feel how you feel, man. Listen, I got a lot going on too. I just want to know if there any way possible that I can bring this up. I know you ain't trying to do no extra work, because I don't want to do no extra work either, but I really need to get this grade up. Is there anything that, any way that I can get it up? If not, it's good, I understand, but I'm just checking, because I hate to feel like I'm slighting myself and not completing it. I'm kind of OCD, and I need to bring this up and see what they say from there. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it, but it ain't only how you say it, it's when you say it. So make sure that you picking your opportunities. Make sure you going in there with the good energy, because your energy, we detect your energy before you even get in there. If you coming in there with bad energy, we feel that shit. So make sure your energy is good. Make sure your aura's right, and go in there and talk with a smile on your face. And listen, smiling is contagious. So if you send a smile their way, they're gonna send one back. And that was your doorway to get in and see how you can get what you're trying to get without putting too much on them. So be compassionate, be empathetic, pick your timing, know what you're saying, and be opportunist. Go about it, and then you're gonna get the results that you're looking for. And if it don't, still give yourself a hug and pat yourself on the back, because shit, you doing better than a lot of motherfuckers. If you got a 3.9, you done already went in there and kicked the dough in. So now you just trying to kick the dough in and make sure that the motherfucker fall off the hinges. So pat on your back, salute yourself, and keep on pushing.
No matter how many no's or assholes was acting any kind of way. Thank you for your question, and definitely like and subscribe. So anytime you have a question of any sort, we will be more than happy to answer it. Like, subscribe, share, and
if you're still in there, put 100 in the comments so we know you're still here and you ain't leave.